This is the most important one in PHP, form handlings. Now this is the place how we're going to use that when the person enter some names, email, when you submit, we want to do something. We want to save this in the database, or we want to do some validations that need to be done. So here we'll see how you can do that. So basically in this one, what we are going to do is when the user enter some name and email, we just display those in another page. This is your email and this is your name, like that. So in that case, if you can remember when you are discussing the forms, I told you there are two actions, two attributes. One is the action, other one is a method. Now these two are needed now to do that work. So in this case, we create a use the input type is a text name. So then you can see you get something like this. And the next one is email, input type is text. Then you get this. Third one is input type is submit. This is the submit button you get. Now in this case, remember when you click the submit button, what happened? When you click the submit button, it will run the function. What's the code it is going to run? Welcome.php. This will be executed. This will be executed. So that is defined under the action. Then we are going to get this data by using the get method. Post method. We are going to get this in the post method. So remember, if you are using this one of this method, we have some super global variables. So I'll explain what are the super globals. So if I use in the post here, if I use the post method, remember I have to use the super global this one. If I use in the post method, you have to use the super global post. If I use in the get method, you have to use the super global get. Now I will explain the get and post method separately. So you need to understand, if you are using the post method, you have to use the super global $_post. If you are using the get method, you have to write the $_get. Now those are the methods which are used to get the values. Now in here we have created this form. We have created this form. Here we have the name. So name will be displayed here. And next one is email. Then I have give the name as a name here. That means when I enter this value, when I enter this name, that name will be saved in this variable. And when I enter this email, email address will be saved in this variable as this. That's the purpose of the name. The entered value will be saved there. So then how do I get this? To get that one, I am going to use PHP code. This is the point where I started the PHP code. So then here I am going to echo or display $_post name. The name is which name? Name is this name. You are going to get that name. That name is equal to this one. Therefore that will be placed here. And for the email address, I am just writing PHP starting point $_ email. Emails in which email? This email. This email is the one we have received from this. So this will be displayed here. So then that will display the output like this. So that is how you can get some values by using the form. To write a very simple program. Now we can create a form by using the form tag. And I can write here name So you will get interface like this: username, password, and login. So in here now once you run this, you can see you get the interface like this, and you can write the name, and you can write the email address, sorry, password, and you can just press. When you press this one, nothing will happen because you haven't implement what to do. So in this case we can define what to do. So that should be defined under the action. Under the action, I can write action equals. Now I can to define the action in a separate PHP file. Let's say I just write that one is pass, let's say access.php. So I create a separate PHP file to handle this. When you click the submit button to get the value user is entered. So that is done by a separate PHP file named as access.php. And the method, you can use a method. I am going to use the method named as get method. You can use post or get, no matter. I am going to use a get method. So then I have to create a separate file named as access.php. Now I am going to create another one, new file. So then I can save this file as access.php. So then I'm going to save this as access.php. So that's the name I have given here. So in this file I'm going to write the PHP codes. These are just HTML code. So then I can write just PHP codes. So we want to display the HTML content. So then you can write the PHP code, question marks, PHP, and question marks, and this. Then I can get this value entered by the user. That is, you can write your name is, you can write echo your name is, you can get the value. Then how do I get the value? We need to use supla global, that is $_get, and name is stored as uname. Now it takes the value and the password. Now you can see in this get method issue is this. Now here in this form I am entering the password. Now I enter the password 12345 is the password I am going to enter here. But when I press the login button, can you see this my name and the password will be visible in the URL. Password is visible. So this is the issue with the get method. In the get method, all the parameter you are passing will be seen here. You can see this one. So I have entered the password 1235. Then you can see password is